Hey, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie.
You are listening to Not-Stalgia. Welcome back to Space Month.
It's really like more than a month.
Well,
is it?
This, I think, will make it officially a month. This was not meant to be Space Month, but you said it like when we watched Star Wars. We had done Star Trek and Star Wars, which I just thought would be a cute pairing. And then you're like, is this Space Month? And
I love
here we
a
are.
theme.
So then I started looking.
I live for a theme.
It goes back, Kate. We need to hire a historian, a Not-Stalgia in-house historian, but it goes back to Science Month, I think, might have been the first time we did science. We've done dinosaurs, but I think it was like Beekman's World, Bill Nye the Science Guy, and Squiggle Vision. But anyway.
And Mr. Wizard.
Oh, Mr.
Right?
Wizard. I forgot. That's the
Mr.
funniest
Wizard's
one.
my favorite one.
Unnecessary
digression,
tangent here, but I've been going through our catalog and building these little social media videos, these little TikTok-esque brain rot. We're contributing to brain rot videos. Mr. Wizard's got to be in there. I got to go back and grab that one.
Yeah, got to do that.
That's a good one for that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Space 5 weeks.
Space. I think we are going to be at 6 weeks and possibly a video game.
How long is a fortnight? Is it
2
like
weeks.
space?
A
what?
fortnight is 2 weeks.
How about a...
Wait, how did I know what a fortnight is? But it seems like that's something you should know and I shouldn't.
I know. Ew. I don't like this role
Because I feel
reversal.
like you've read books that have the word fortnight used in them unironically. Okay, Kate, have you ever seen Looney Tunes featuring Marvin the Martian?
I know who Marvin the Martian is.
Can you do an impression of his voice?
Hello. I was like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Hello, why hello?
It's me.
That's your droopy
That's
dog
Adele.
/ Truman Capote. And Adele.
I know how he talks. I cannot do
It's
it.
very nasally.
Yeah.
It's like I can't think of a quote
gonna
that
do
he
it?
would say, but it's up here. It's very high up here. And
Yeah,
that's
it's kind of
Kermit.
like David Hyde Pierce meets Kermit.
That sounds like a prompt you'd put into one of these AI generators right now. Okay, do you have any opinions about Marvin the Martian?
Not really. No, I don't. He's got a fun little helmet. He seems like a Cousin Oliver, though.
What, add it late in the game?
Just like a random person or thing.
So, we're not doing this right now, but if we were, Looney Tunes in the 60s had some new characters introduced. You're right, he is introduced later than some of the classic characters, but...
Get ready for Cousin Oliver month, next month.
Like, oh my God, I can't even remember. There's a Looney Tunes character that I had never heard of until I started doing more research into them, and I'm like, okay, that is a late in the game edition. He's from 1948, though. I think he deserves to be. Now, here's what's really wild, Kate. You know, we've done a few Looney Tunes. I think this is our fourth time doing Looney Tunes. We did Bugs Bunny, we did Daffy Duck, we did Roadrunner and Coyote, right? And my kind of guiding ethos is like, pick 3 to 5 shorts that really, and it was hard with Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck because there's like 100 plus. Marvin the Martian has only ever appeared in 5 shorts.
Well, that's pretty easy,
So
I guess.
we might as well just watch them all. So here you go, Kate. Marvin the Martian was created by Chuck Jones, our boy.
Oh, Chuck. What a great name. Good glottal stop. Chuck Jones.
And he appeared in 5 original Looney Tunes shorts, which are as follows. He originates in Hair Devil Hair, which is a Looney Tunes short from 1948, directed by Chuck Jones. I think they're all directed by Chuck Jones, so I'm going to stop saying that. Then he next appeared in The Hasty Hare, also a Looney Tunes, 1952. Then, this is a classic, Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century. Does that mean anything to you?
No.
Wow. This is amazing. Which is a Merry Melodies from 1953. Then Hairway to the Stars, a Looney Tunes from 1958. And then finally, his final appearance, Mad as a Mars Hare, a Merry Melodies from 1963. We're getting into the final years of these things by then. This one, they were all directed by Chuck Jones. This one is co-directed by Chuck Jones and Maurice Noble. Maybe because he was getting up there in years. I don't know. However, this is really wild, Kate. This character was not given the name Marvin until 1980. That name is not uttered in any of these shorts.
Oh, okay.
I love stuff like this. This sounds like something you'd win at bar trivia if you knew that somehow. His image, so iconic, it was on the Mars Spirit rover, which landed on Mars in 2004. Later, he will also play a big role in the Duck Dodgers TV show in 2003.
I don't know what that is.
It's a whole different thing. It's a Buck Rogers parody starring Daffy Duck. So it was this old cartoon, which we're going to watch today, but then it turned into like a Cartoon Network show in the 2000s. Around 2010, Kate, there was a plan to make a live-action movie with Marvin the Martian as he's a little CGI character, like a 3D animated character in a live-action movie where Mike Myers would do his voice.
Wow.
And he would interact with the live-action cast, but it never came to fruition. And Marvin the Martian, Kate, you know I've always loved Looney Tunes. He's always been one of my guys, one of my favorite guys from here. I'm going to say that about everyone we watch.
Is it because you're a little weirdo?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
And I was utterly shocked to discover he was only in 5 of these cartoons, and I've probably seen them all because that's not many. I was trying to source these. I'm going to also try not to go on a tangent here that Looney Tunes have all been like scrubbed from HBO Max recently for like no. I don't understand what the point why these streaming services can't afford server space to just keep them on there, even if not that many people are watching them. Kind of baffles me. So they're becoming harder and harder to find. And some of the DVDs that I own, it turns out they were manufactured so cheaply they've stopped working. This is another big thing. So within the span of a month, my DVDs, half of them stopped working and they've been removed from Max.
This is your nightmare scenario, isn't it?
Guys, find these cartoons however you can. One of the ways that I was sourcing these today was from a 1999 VHS tape called Marvin the Martian Space Tunes, which I literally owned as a child. That has all of them on it. So that was helpful in finding some of these for today. But guys, just pirate them because nobody is going to preserve. The people who own these are not going to preserve them for us. Did you ever go in the Warner Brothers store in the mall when you were a kid?
No. And we were like literally only allowed to go to the Disney store in the other mall like 4 times a year.
Like, would you go to the mall and be told to walk past
it? We only went to the mall 4 times a year.
Oh, okay. But
it was a quarterly trip.
Every time you went to the mall, you were allowed to go to the Disney store.
Yes.
I was under the impression you went to the mall more often, and it was like, nope, you've used your token to go to the Disney store already. The Warner Brothers store was clearly a knockoff of the Disney store, but with Warner Brothers, like DC superheroes, Looney Tunes. I might have to show you a home movie on YouTube later, but when we're done this episode of the Marvin the Martian, there was a thing you could crawl through with like a rocket ship that I remember being incredible.
It was the size of a refrigerator box.
Yes.
Also barf.
Yeah, it's
the
definitely
amount
not.
Of
they were not
hands
clean.
touching it.
The cashiers and stockers at those stores certainly were not wiping down this thing. I would not expect them to.
I'm just surprised your parents let you touch it. They wouldn't let you touch feathers.
That's outside.
They let you touch the Marvin the Martian snot and saliva machine.
If you bring a kid into that store, you're not stopping them from going into that thing. Wait till you see it.
Pardon me for bothering you, Marconi, but did you say you was going to blow up the Earth? Oh, yes, I did. Yeah, that's what I thought you said. Well, adios. One man's meat is another man's poison, I always say. After all, it's his business if he wants to blow up the Earth.
All right, as we know, excellent music almost every time.
See, there's something in Looney Tunes for both of us. Oh, this is 1948, by the way.
Yeah.
So all these newspaper headlines about launching a rocket to the moon are, predate that actually happening, which is cool.
All right, so they're launching Bugs Bunny in a rocket to the moon against his will.
Actually really funny because like throughout the 50s, they're going to launch like chimpanzees and dogs into space.
It's annoying how like plastic Bugs Bunny is, but also very funny. He just is, he's flat, then he's like blowing up,
it's like
then he's
you've never
wiggling.
seen a cartoon before in your life.
It's just Bugs Bunny physics is funny physics.
This is such a great sociological experiment showing you these cartoons.
Listen, I watched Looney Tunes. Don't impugn my character like this.
This animation
what is this, SpaceX? Here's the rocket capsule crash landing. Thanks, Elon.
Skidding around. Here's my hot take. This animation is hilarious.
It is. It's beautiful.
The way that rocket like landed in a crater, skidded out of it.
I love how at peace Bugs Bunny is with being alone on the moon. That feels on brand for me.
Presumably to like die there, right?
Yeah.
They're not bringing him back.
All right, so here he is, Marvin the Martian, or just the guy. He's kind of got like a little funny skirt on, which I like.
Well, yeah, because he's supposed to look like who's one of the Greek or Roman gods, right?
Yeah.
Mars, right?
Yeah, he's supposed to look like Ares.
The voice is not quite there yet. Doesn't sound how you imagine him to sound. How he'll sound later. How many times can you hear Bugs Bunny say the word Earth in his accent before you completely lose your mind?
I might be losing it right now.
Oith.
I love that Bugs Bunny is the master of no you.
He's done it again.
Incredible.
Sometimes Bugs Bunny is just up to mischief for mischief's sake, but like here he's trying to save the entire Earth. All right, we end it with a nice joke of Bugs Bunny screaming at the top of his lungs.
A lot of screaming, but I know that's just who he is.
That wasn't a bit nice. You have made me very angry. Very angry indeed.
You are already bopping. 3 seconds in.
Listen to this music.
This is the music that plays in your head, isn't it?
Yeah, I think this is that Powerhouse, the beginning of the Powerhouse song.
Bugs Bunny as Merry Trickster is, I think, a good trope. He's Loki. He's your shadow self. I do like that Marvin the Martian is like a little guy.
He's a short king.
Yeah, love a short king. The little tiny squirts noise when Marvin the Martian calls the Mars dog kind of grosses me out.
There we go. He's got his voice now.
It is kind of Kermit the Frog meets David Hyde Pierce.
Is that Bugs Bunny's compost bin?
Yeah. I'm worried that I have Marvin the Martian energy when I'm mad.
He's pacing around, huffing and puffing.
Little feet moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Just the psychological warfare that Bugs Bunny can inspire. I feel like in the 50s, a straitjacket was no joke. I'm sure you haven't, but if you're getting tired of Bugs Bunny versus Marvin the Martian, you're in luck. The next one will switch things up for you.
Oh no, is this Daffy Duck?
Duck Dodgers.
Oh, Daffy Duck is probably my least favorite one. As someone who formerly had a lisp, it just really makes me feel self-conscious.
Do you think they should have hired someone with a lisp to do it?
Are you ready, eager young space cadet? I'm all set, your hero ship, sir. Then make way for Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century.
You know, even if you like those, as you obviously love them, well, this breaks it up.
My eyes hurt.
This is very high concept, you know? This is a lot different.
Am I supposed to understand all of these, like, Buck Rogers references?
I mean, if you saw it in the 50s, maybe.
Maybe. I do like all of the human characters in this because they have cute little boots on their feet.
They have really funny designs, all the little guys we've seen so far, yeah.
Why does Porky Pig look kind of like a pinup model here? Look at him. He's wearing, like, a little leotard, like a high-cut little leotard.
Yeah, it's got a Betty Page thing going on.
Kind of does.
Yeah, look, they've put into this spaceship one guy with a lisp and one with a stutter.
I always forget about the amount of gunplay, just like casual gunplay that's always happening in Looney Tunes.
At least these are disintegrating guns, although that one literally cremated
It did. Daffy Duck is just, he's just ashes. It's all right. Hot Porky Pig brought him back.
This is from the VHS.
Oh, I see it. Looks crusty.
All right, this one did turn into them shooting each other with real bullets by the end. You know, Kate, I think this is a good parable for warfare.
Sure, yeah.
They were shooting each other over who gets Planet X, and then they both blew it up. So who gets to rule over the ashes? That was profound.
Yes, very curious, very interesting. I do so enjoy observing the flora and fauna of that tiny planet. I think man is the most interesting insect on Earth, don't you? There is a growing tendency to think of man as a rational thinking being, which is absurd. There is simply no evidence of any intelligence on the Earth.
Bugs Bunny's back, baby.
Merry trickster, gender nonconforming being. We love.
All right, we have a little hungover Bugs Bunny. Interesting. Come on, look, Bugs Bunny accidentally got hit by Sputnik. All right, a little repetitive. Marvin the Martian's trying to blow up Earth again.
Again.
Bugs Bunny's trying to stop him by taking the little igniter that looks just like a stick of cartoon dynamite. They have designed a whole different look, though, for this one.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Look at this crazy space station.
I do like the space station look.
It's like...
It's a mid-century modern paradise.
It's amazing. They're on some sort of space electric scooters that go 800 miles an hour. I see kids in our neighborhood on these.
Oh, yeah.
Elementary school age kids with no helmets just careening down the street.
I don't like the way these Martians look.
At last, after 2,000 years of work, the Illudium Q-36 explosive space modulator.
Pardon me, sir, but could you...
At long last, my dream come true.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
All right, last one.
Last one.
You're so tuned in. This is my dream as a child, watch 5 Looney Tunes in a row. If nobody would bother me or ask me for anything for 5 Looney Tunes, I'd be so thrilled. I don't want to do homework. Here you go, Kate. We're in the swinging 60s. The last Marvin the Martian cartoon ever.
I mean, Marvin the Martian's not incorrect. And he's like, there's no evidence of intelligent life. Bugs Bunny's kind of got like a John Glenn look going on here, right?
His helmet looks like a baseball helmet.
Yeah, have you seen the pictures of John Glenn when they send him up the first time? He's essentially wearing like a leather football helmet. They're like, we don't know. This is the best we got.
Well, this is interesting because we're in the 60s now, so like there were actually NASA missions happening now.
Here's a classic Looney Tunes gunplay moment where they're like, hey, you can't be too careful with guns, and then they just shoot someone.
By accident, yeah.
Wow, is that it? That's all, folks. Here's my thoughts about Looney Tunes in general and this specifically. I think I'm happy to watch like one or two, but I don't think they're designed to be watched in like multiples of 5, you know?
If they're the same. We've had this discussion every time we do it, and then I forget by the time we do another one. If you're watching 5 Marvin the Martians in a row, it does get a bit repetitive. I think you could watch 5 if they were a mixed bag.
Maybe.
But makes it harder to do this analysis. So what do you think of old Marvin the Martian?
I like some of his energy. I like that he's small. I like that he has a cute little skirt. I like that he gets real angry. Just, I don't know. The amount of gunplay in Looney Tunes just like turns me off. I don't know.
Even when it's the Acme disintegrator, right?
Yes, yeah.
How about when Daffy Duck's disintegrating gun itself disintegrated?
I thought that was
pretty
okay.
Good. Even though I felt it was getting repetitive too, because 4 out of 5 of these are Bugs Bunny versus Marvin the Martian. Most of them, him being sent against his will or accidentally to space, and then having to fight Marvin the Martian. But I was impressed that I think all 5 of these, it's fair to say, they did different designs for space.
Yes.
I thought that was interesting. So though the stories were repetitive and the gags were a little repetitive, they kind of did different aesthetics for the space every time. So that's all. That's my my
it's interesting to see like what our concept of space was like before we went to space.
Like I don't even think there were pictures of Earth like from orbit when they were doing the first one of the. I'm probably wrong about that, but if there were, they were new. When they're showing you, a rocket leaving Earth and showing Earth from a distance, yeah, they were okay. I got to say. I was getting a little tired too by the end there.
Winded.
Marvin the Martian's fine, but I'm just so surprised that's it for him.
I would really like to bring up the 2 bookmarks on your bookmarks bar that are "Fix Your Wrist Pain!" ! And another one called "Wrist Pain Fixed." This is how you know you're in your 30s.
That is an interplanetary flying space saucer.
Oh God, what is this?
When I first saw this video on YouTube, I was just shocked by it because the sound effects. So this is from a video or a YouTube channel called Random Dude Vids, called Warner Brothers Studio Store 90s.
So this is just a home video that someone took of the...
Yeah, of the store.
Okay. There's a lot of bangs.
The customers, yeah.
The customers who are being filmed right now are absolutely covered in hairspray. Okay, so here's a big plastic rocket that kids are supposed to crawl into. So then you could make sound effects in it.
You'd hit these buttons
This
and they would
looks
make
like
sounds.
Pink Eye Central. Go ahead, touch all the different buttons that other kids have touched. I literally cannot believe your parents would not let you touch a feather. And then they were like, go roll around inside this pink eye
feather's
tube.
dirty. Kate, avian flu. Oh, okay, so this is a touch screen, right? Mm-hmm. Where you could basically it's like a coloring book. You touch stuff and it fills in. These early touch screens, when you just see them, when interact with them, just blew my mind as a kid. Just I couldn't believe touchscreen technology because, you didn't have it.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, yep, that's it. So at the back of the store, somewhere in the store, there's a huge TV, multiple TV screens showing Looney Tunes clips with Marvin's rocket under it. Unbelievable.
This
Look at that
seems
thing.
like it would have been a paradise for you.
Oh, I love this.
Literal hell for me.
Even as a kid, you wouldn't have wanted to go in here?
I don't think so.
Oh, wow.
Kids, thanks for joining us. Can I go now?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Looney Tunes, you'll find them all on deck. Lots of stuff, enough to make you sick. Psycho, for when your mind goes, for when you've had enough of doing grown-up stuff. So when you're moody, parents make a goonie. Positively loony, don't wait for a full moony. Tune in.